Beloved in Christ, greetings from the Franciscan Valley of Prayer and Silence. May the Lord fill your minds and your heart with His peace. Amen. Today is the Friday of the fourth week of Easter, and as usual, I've come your way with the daily reflections. We are reflecting on the Gospel according to John chapter 14, verse 1 to 6. We are reflecting on the theme, an assurance of a home. We begin today's reflection with a story. This story is told of a man, a preacher man, who traveled on a voyage with a celebrity. They happened to be involved in a shipwreck, and later few of the passengers were rescued. And so when these two who come from the same town traveled to make the voyage back to their houses, upon reaching their hometown, this preacher man realized that people came with bouquets, flowers, and all sort of music with different musical instruments to meet the celebrity. So he asked God a question: how come you are all involved in a shipwreck? You saved us all, and upon coming to our hometown, everybody is trooping to meet this celebrity, and for me, I seem I do not exist, not even a flower. The Lord gently told this preacher man, this lady, this celebrity has been met with such a crowd with rejoicing and dancing because she has reached her home. But as for you, you have not yet reached home. This earth is a pilgrimage for you. You are yet to reach your home. Beloved, an assurance of a home. From this story, let us try to define what a home is. The poet Robert Frost defined home as a place that when one arrives, he or she is taken in. A home, from its definition and the story, brings to mind a place where we unite with family, friends, and great power. A place where one is loved and appreciated, not a place where they look for flaws. You are taken in, you as an individual is treated and welcomed as a gift. Hence the popular saying, home sweet home. Jesus in today's gospel calmed the troubled heart of the disciples with a promise of a home. Why were they troubled? Probably because their master has started changing. He came pulling people to himself, giving strong messages, and they believed he was to shake the politics of the time. So the disciples could face persecutions without fear, knowing the master is bringing about a revolution. But with time, he has become calm. He has started retreating to pray alone, spending more time in prayer. He has started talking to people outside of the group of the disciples and talking about an imminent departure, leading to a place where he came from. A perfect example is seen in the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 13 verse 33, where he tells the disciples, yet a little while I am with you, you will seek me. And as I said to the Jews, so now I say to you, where I am going you cannot come. The disciples may be asking themselves, what is happening to our master? Where is he going? What happened to his vigor? The coup and the revolution we thought he was bringing. What is happening to this man we have revered as a warrior? Knowing their troubled heart, he calms them today in the chapter 14 of the Gospel of John with the most soothing and assuring of messages. Be calm, do not be troubled. Heaven where my Father dwells is real, and I go to prepare a place for you where I will come and take you. The word room in Greek is monē, which translates as mansion. So it isn't a small place or one room abode, but a huge place. A place with many of such comfortable rooms. A place where you will be welcome. A place where you will not be segregated against. A place where you wouldn't be asked to prove yourself before you enter. A place where your bank account will not be checked before you enter. A place where you will be treated as a family member, different from your old experience where you are not counted as a member of the family because you have not made it in life. A place where you will be met with flowers. A place where everyone will fit. An assurance of a home, beloved. This assurance of Jesus means heaven where the Father dwells is real. And we can only picture how beautiful and comfortable it will be. A place where the Trinitarian God resides, with the angels and the saints. Oh, what peaceful a place it will be. What a joyful place and what a beautiful sight to behold. Thomas asked, Lord, we do not know where you are going. How can we know the way? John 14:5. It wasn't just a random question. It was how King Thomas was on being united with the Master and his Father, and so he asked of the bearings as to how he can get to such a place. Christ realizes the sincerity in Thomas' question of his desire to be with him and the Father, and so he answers politely. Heaven, the abode of my Father, has no other map, no other route, no other bearing apart from me. We realize later in the verse 8 of John 14, when Philip will ask a similar question, Jesus will answer him in a surprising manner, because he has taught them today that he is the way, the truth, and the life, the only path to the Father. Hence he will be shocked when Philip will ask him again to show him the Father. Beloved, there is no bypass to the heavenly city except through Jesus. Accept him, move with him, let him guide you, serve him, be keen on uniting with him, because he is the only way to the Father. Are you tired of life? Is nothing working for you? Are you looked upon by friends, family members, and colleagues? Have you tried and still there is no result? Are people saying you are a failure? Do you find yourself not being able to lay your hands on anything for it to work? Do you find yourself not accepted wherever you go? Have you completely given up on life? I encourage you today to keep on moving, because there is an assurance of a home for you someday. In his description of heaven, John in Revelation chapter 21 and chapter 22 ran out of words or adjectives to qualify this heavenly abode. The lightning system with the Lord as the light, rivers as bright as crystal, the beautiful throne of God, 8 corridors adorned with gold, with a beautiful choir of angels. Beloved, can you afford not to keep on moving with an assurance of such a destination? I encourage you today just to change your bearing and embrace Jesus as your compass, because he and he alone will lead you to the home where you belong. An assurance of a home, beloved. Have a spirit-filled day, favored of Yahweh.